Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video with me, Jimmy Crazy. Today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about a new school year. So, new school year for me starts tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, and that kind of ruins the time value of the video, but whatever. It's besides the point. Let me just take these off because it's just glare. So, my friend Derp, well, his YouTube account's name is Derp Anarchy. Go check him out. He's a good YouTuber. He makes videos. He basically does what I want to do, but I don't have the money to do. You can check him out, like, subscribe, watch his videos. So, anyway, back to the subject. So he talked about how school is basically useless, almost. Which, in a sense, honestly, I believe it can be. But without it, there's almost zero chance that you'll get any type of job aside from the internet, which I'm trying to do, but it's still a hard business to get into. You need to know things that school helps you with, and unless you're like doing YouTube, which not everybody can do, not everybody's trying to do, not everyone will do, you just can't. You can't really get a good paying job, you can't get anything without some type of education. And he said in his video that something along the lines of how, what was it? He said even if I do manage to go to college, or even if anyone does manage to go to college, there's almost no point in going, because very little people actually get a job out after they go to college. You know how they say, oh, you gotta go to college, you won't get a job, blah, 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 blah. But I know people who go to college and it takes them years to actually even find a job. Depending on what your workforce is, or unless you have some type of prior background, odds are you're not going to get a job just because you have a college education. You'll be more likely to get one than someone who doesn't, but still, you don't likely will get one. You won't likely get one. Sorry, I talk stupid, or whatever. But, so, he also said something that struck my interest is, we only learn about shit we don't need to know. He said, in history, all we learn about is slavery and blah, 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 wars we won and lost. And he's like, I don't need to know about these things. I don't want to know about these things. They're horrible things. I want to learn about things that are good. I want to learn about taxes. I want to learn about doing taxes. I want to learn about money management. I want to learn about basically just saying he wants to learn how to manage his money, keep his life going after school. If he gets a job, he wants to know what to do with the money, what to do with the houses, what to do with all that shit, which there are classes and programs for that. But not. He thinks they should focus more on that. I disagree and agree, because the reason we learn history is so we do not repeat it. That, even though it's happening, it keeps happening, which makes it kind of useless, but for those who aren't completely retarded, sorry, offensive language, whatever, don't fucking care. For those who aren't completely stupid, it affects you. You don't want to be like Hitler. You don't want to have people be like Hitler. You don't want shit to be like that. And he's saying that there's no reason to learn it. There is, but it's clearly not working out the way people planned it to. But fuck it, it's there. It's not changing. I mean, you know. But he also said, oh, I don't need to learn about isosceles triangles. But see, the reason we have like stuff that people think, oh, I'm never gonna use this. What is this shit? I don't need to know this shit. Fuck that shit. But it's for those people who may want to go into it. It's for you to figure out if you want to. High school is your chance to figure out what you want to do, and then college is where you go to do what you want to do. And so basically, if you want to be an engineer, you need to learn these things. Even if you want to know math, you want to be a mathematician, you want to be a math teacher, you want to be whatever the fuck you want to do with math, science, English, history, anything, tech ed, tools and materials, fucking whatever. As long as it's there, it gives other people who want to be these things or want to do these things a chance to do them. It gives them somewhat of an interest. It feeds their interest. So if when they go to the class, they can be like, oh, this is fucking awesome. I really want to do this. This is great. It's an eye-opening experience. That's what we want. That's what they want. That's why we do it. I'd like to... That's all I want to say. I'm not hating on his videos. I'm not trying to be a douche. He's my friend. I know him personally. I'm just putting my 2 cents into it. He also said how parents waste a lot of money on school clothes and shit. He pulled out 2 pairs of shoes to prove the point, because if he... whatever, who cares what the reason was. He did. Which is true, but there are people who do learn in school. I mean, dude, you don't really go to school that much. Just saying, if you're watching this video, you're like never in school anyway, so what does it fucking matter, right? But I like to think that school helps. I, for one, am not the best student. I'll admit it. I fucked around. It's stupid. I'm stupid for fucking around, and I know this, but for some reason I can't bring myself to change that, and I'm trying. I'm getting better. Progressively every year I'm getting better. I'm not a fucking valedictorian, but I'm not the worst student in the world, I like to think. Yeah, but anyway, he also said stuff along the lines of, he doesn't need, what do you call it? Oh, sex education, sex ed, health class, whatever you call it. And honestly, we do need that. He only brought up things about, oh, sex and people doing this and people doing that. Blah, 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 blah. They need to put the penis in the Peter and the vagina and whatever. His words, not mine. With that, some people don't even watch. He said everybody watches porn. Just go watch porn, you'll figure it out. But not everyone does. Not everyone does. Not everyone has. But by the time I was in 8th grade, I pretty much knew everything about, or not everything, but I knew a lot about sex. I mean, I really didn't need that class. But not everyone's like me. Not everyone's like him. You may need that class. I don't know if you need it. I don't know if you know what this shit is. Not everyone's as uninnocent as us, you know? Sorry. Yeah, but it's not just sex, it's like things along the line of what you should eat, what's actually bad. Because when I went to health class, they told you what was bad, and I didn't know half the shit was as bad as they told me. Like, I didn't know. I was completely oblivious to the fact that, like, fruits and vegetables can be bad without moderation, and I just thought, eat fruits and vegetables all the time, you're good, you know? But fruit is one of the worst slash best things for you, and I didn't realize how bad fucking Slim Jims were. Like, I knew they were bad, but fuck, those are fucking ridiculously bad. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents on this topic. He says that the classes we have are not necessary. I believe some of them aren't necessary for everybody, but for those who do want to do those things, it's very necessary for. And I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the school year a little more in depth. I think it's going to be fun and challenging and hard and great and awful, all in one big fucking mixing pot of shit and awesomeness. Because there's the part where you meet new friends, or you meet your old friends, which I find great. I love talking to people. I love interacting with people. That's why I don't like sitting in this house doing shit. I like having things to do. But I also hate the idiots. I hate the assholes. I hate the work. I hate everything about school. But I love it at the same time. Because without it, my character wouldn't be built as the way it is. I mean, I don't have the best character in the world, but, I mean, I'm not the worst person either. And, honestly, I'm going to try harder this year. My girlfriend's going to be helping me a whole lot with schoolwork and remembering to do homework. She's been getting me to do a lot more for myself. Like, I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'll admit it. I'll throw it right out there. But she's going to help. She's been helping already. That's about it. Really, I hope you guys, if anyone watching is going to school soon, I hope that you have a good experience. If you're just joining high school, don't worry. worry about freshmen, and it's not that big a deal. I mean, you get a little bit of grief, but it's hardly even noticeable. Well, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I feel like I have something more to say, but I don't know really what to say, so I'll just sign off now. It's great talking to you guys again. I'll see you guys later. Peace.